Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and a long holiday weekend, although we don't have holidays, right, gang? So it is November 27th. Don't forget, this weekend is our Christmas party. Do you still have spots for that?
We have a wait list.
We have a wait list. Are you going to host the huddle? Come on, Isabella. You can do it. No? Okay. You're just going to be in the crowd. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Sasha's still on vacation. She will be at the party. She comes back on Monday, right? She'll be back next Monday. Okay, Dr. Jim Carey, the original, not the actor, got his license, received his license in the DCTA. So we're going to have say our mission statement.
To build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving.
Woo! All right. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, let's pick out somebody in the audience, the live studio audience we have here. Pick out one of these, or I'm going to call on somebody. And just say what it means to you.
Okay, I would pick one, but I can't read that far.
You have these memorized.
Win-win.
Do you have a reason why you wanted to pick that?
Yeah, we have an agent who really stepped in and leaned in, and the opposing agent, you know, it felt to them like they were being very demanding. And to be able to step back and say, we both want what our clients want. Let's see how we can help them both get to where they need to be. And they were only within $10,000. We're not talking that much money when you're looking at a payment and what's important and how to switch. And so she did a great job. She stepped into it, leaned into it, worked with the other agent, and they both got to close. So
awesome. Yeah, and that's so true, especially with some of the old-time realtors. They get a little ego-y, and sometimes you have to calm down the situation. We're both fighting for both our sides, but that's why we're here, and let's try to figure this out. Especially when you're super close, right? Like 10 grand. Awesome. Okay, let's move on. Family reunion, here comes. All right, family reunion is coming February 25th through the 29th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Has anybody seen The Mask? Doesn't that song remind you of The Mask when he goes into his mask mode? Anyway, so Mel Robbins will be there. If you don't follow her on Instagram, I suggest you do. She speaks real talk. And we also have Tony Robbins, which is huge, right, for our family reunion. If you haven't been to a family reunion, I suggest you go. It's pretty incredible to see so many people from all around the world there. About 20,000. I think they have to cap it even this year because they expect so many people to show up. It's a fun event, lots of parties, mainly parties, lots of classes, breakout classes, right? And then they have general sessions where everybody's there in one room. It's kind of crazy. It's pretty impressive. But they have the main goal of going to family reunion is networking, right? To get referral from other people. There are people that will dress up in funny suits and all that, saying I love referrals and all that kind of thing. But like the parties, if you see one, you just walk in, you say, hey, I'm from Hawaii. They're like, hey, come on in. Like it's being hosted by, Iowa or something, right? Maybe not Iowa, but anyway. We will have our own Hawaii one party there. I think there's about 100 agents going so far. from Hawaii. So sign up today for that. It is at Mandalay Bay, right? Is the main hotel, I believe. So, yeah, sounds about right. So that might be sold out, but you can stay around, there's plenty of hotels around there. And they do have buses that will pick you up from the outer hotels too. So don't worry about, Ubering over there and whatnot. Okay, let's move on. And they do have, what was I going to say? Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say about family reunion. That distracted me. It was really good. Okay. 24 for 24, what does that mean? 24 for 2004, we're looking for 24 cappers, which means people that make 7 million or over, right? So if you know agents that way, let Sasha know, right? She will do the recruiting for you. You don't have to do that part. She just wants the name and number of a good agent that you maybe have worked with in the past or whatever. That person then goes into your downline so that you get the profit share on that. So it's a win-win. Okay, let's move on. Holiday party, once again, is from 5:30 to 8:30 at Sugar Beach Events, which is down in the end of North Kihei or the beginning of North Kihei, depending which way you're coming from, right? And we'd like to thank our sponsors for that. Guaranteed Rate, the Mine Home Inspection Group, and First Hawaii Title Corp are our sponsors for our Christmas party, so we can have one. There are companies that aren't even having them this year because the market's so down. So
you have to write it. You're right. I don't even know if there's spots left, right?
But there is a waiting list, yeah. So if you want to come, then put you on the waiting list, and
you can watch them outside.
You can watch them. Yeah, take them in. Okay. The KW Effect on Monday, December 4th, which is next week, Monday, at 1 o'clock. And so, is that going to be a group Zoom or is that anywhere Zoom? So QR code that, mark that in your calendar. Aaron Kaufman is going to talk to you, and he's a dynamic speaker. I've heard him before. He does really good classes. And I don't know what it's about.
Profit share.
Profit share, right. I'm assuming that he does a profit share one, but I don't know if they. Anyway, okay. The marathon is coming up in April, and I think we have enough signing up, right? Are you going to that?
I'll be helping with Michelle.
Okay, Sasha, yeah. So we do have a group that's already signed up. I think they have enough. And we can play that little video.
Are you going to run in it? Or...
Wow.
Actually, the last half mile will be better.
Right. Okay, annual views are coming up. They're already here, actually. By the end of this month, which is in a few days, then you're going to be assessed a $75 late fee. So make sure you pay those. You have to go online to do that. You go into your My Hub and you're on your dashboard, right? When you go to log into Paragon, all those icons, that's your dashboard. You hit the one that says Info Hub. Thank you. It says Info Hub. You click that, and it'll come up and down the left side column. It'll say My Subscriptions or something like that. Hit that, and it'll charge you. Once again, if you have the means, please pay the $35 RPAC, which is the Realtors Political Action Committee. Right, that keeps you in business. That is to pay for lobbyists, right? That is to pay for ads that fight things that are against the real estate industry, ads and whatnot, right? So it's a little fee that goes a long way. Then there's a $10 fee, and that's for our community foundation, right? Community foundation for Maui. We give out scholarships every year. We give out half the fund. We've given out almost $1 million in scholarships to the kids of Maui to go on to higher education. So it goes a long way, and $10 isn't that much. It goes a long way. You can pay one, you can pay both, you can pay none if you don't have the means. So just keep that in mind. You do have to click that as an option because right now it's off, I believe. Nerdy 30 is Carrie or Ray on and want to talk about their Nerdy 30.
Yeah. So we get together every Thursday, 5:30 to 6. It's targeted for people that are dual career, but everyone's welcome. We do kind of 30 minutes of curriculum, which is a new feature that we want to highlight about the KW Command or technology that you can leverage to improve your business. And then we open it up for just general open forum after that. So join us every Thursday, 5:30 to 6 for Nerdy 30.
Woo! What is the latest and greatest thing that you've seen on Command? Ray, putting you on the spot a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, probably recurring tasks. So I know a lot of us are really good at time blocking, but sometimes if it's like every quarter or every month or so, we sometimes forget those things. And so Command's newest feature is recurring tasks that you can have repeat in your task list over time.
Awesome. And if you don't know what Ray meant, you better come to his class and Carrie's class on Thursdays. They will help you with understanding the lingo of that. All right, moving on. Here is our board of directors. So what we'd like you to do is scan that QR code. What that means is you are going to have a choice of what committee you'd like to sit on, if you want to. They're looking for about 10 people for each committee. Let's see. Sam is here.
Am I here?
Why don't you talk about real estate planner and you can hustle for your committee? Why don't you come to the front? Why don't you come on down? Come on down.
Actually,
Say the director of Hawaiian culture.
oh, so it's opposite.
So yeah, so I'm not the real estate planner anymore, but I am going to be talking about every month. I'm not sure exactly what Monday, but I'm going to do it once a month. We're going to educate our agents about Hawaiian culture and language so that we, when we talk to our clients, we do our best to pronounce things properly and also know a little bit about the history of the area that we're selling in. That's kind of cool. And also too, I'm going to plan. We're going to try and do at least 2 events like that has to do with like kokuing the land. I'm talking with an agent in our office already who we're planning to maybe go to her Lo'i Kalo field.
Yeah.
And so whoever's interested in that would like to experience that. Just look forward to that. We're planning that. And then also too, I wanted to go to the botanical gardens and get educated about the plants. So yeah, that's
the one. Okay.
so join not the real estate planner, but the Hawaiian culture language.
Good. Thank you.
Is that part of that QR code? Will that pop up there? You know?
I've never used that QR code right now.
Just send Sam a text and we'll get it figured out.
Creation of board of directors, community collaboration. Okay.
Okay, does it have the language in?
Please choose the name of the board of director you wish to collaborate with. Michelle, Lara, Joyce, Lisa, etc.
Okay, just choose Sam if you want to be on that and she'll figure it out. How about Steve's here? We can let Steve?
Yeah.
If it's skill.
So with director of growth, anybody looking to expand their profit share, watching different, we're going to get together like that. Aaron Kaufman, is that who it was?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We can plan to do like watch parties for that. Really, it should be important to everybody to do the profit sharing. I want to also have like scripts, maybe some ideas, maybe some brainstorming every quarter or so, and just try to build it up while I'm working on my profit share. So, but just in general, if you ever have questions about anything on the board, we have a really good group of people. Just come find us, and we'd love to help you out however we can.
All right. Awesome. Okay, well, let's move on.
Hey, Keone, can I talk about culture for a sec?
Yeah. Jonathan, you
Hey,
just.
Hey, chiming in from Zoom. I just wanted to tell everybody the Culture Club, the Culture Committee, we split our activities every month. We used to do it every quarter, but our goal in 2024 is to try and do it every month, which is we do service and community-based activities that, you know, really embrace our culture and caring about our culture. Also, if you look at the W3Cs, all the stuff on the wall, like this committee is designed to just make sure that we're embracing and embodying that as a company and as agents. And we also, like, when we're not doing service, we are just connecting on a social level so that we are not just always doing the education and the work, but that we connect as a community, as a brokerage, as agents. And so we're going to kick off. We've done a bunch of service. And so in January, we're going to do a fun activity. We're figuring out whether it's going to be a beach day, or maybe last year we did a sailing to see a whale watch, maybe another bowling night. But anybody who wants to be a part of that, helping to kind of organize and set up these cultural activities once a month, we would love to have you. And yeah, just wanted to share that.
Awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. Anyone else that I don't see up there from the board want to say something? Okay, let's move on. Miranda is going to host her monthly book club called Grit is the book of this month. And that's going to be happening next Monday.
And Keisha from Guild Mortgage is sponsoring it. So she said because of the demand for margaritas, she will bring the margaritas or the makings, and asked if we would also like tacos with them.
Of course. Yeah. Monday morning.
Hey, it's 11 o'clock. That's 5 o'clock somewhere on the mainland.
There you go. There you go. Okay, let's wait to read. Yeah, you got a week to read it.
It's really good.
It's really good. That's the crowd. Okay. Moving on to Code of Ethics Standard Practice, I am going to talk about a little bit about the buyer's representation contract. Think of it as a listing contract for buyers, right? You should all start studying this. This will be almost as important as your purchase contract coming up, right? With those lawsuits and all that. Everyone should be getting this document filled out, okay? At some point. Hopefully sooner than later when you're talking to people. Now, obviously, you're not going to meet them and say, here, sign this, right? You're going to have to want to choose you. But make sure number 3 is the terms of the agreement, right? Buyer grants brokerage firm the exclusive right to represent the buyer and buyer's agent from date blank to midnight on date blank. Either party may end this contract with blank days advance written notice to the other. Either party may end this contract before midnight of whatever date that is, unless both parties agree in writing to an earlier date. What does that sound like? Sounds like what's in the listing agreement, right? Make sure that's filled out. That's part of your state law and your code of ethics, that all contracts are filled out with those dates, right? Definitely the expiration date. Take a look through this, get comfortable with it, right? You stumble and stammer over this, they're not going to sign it. I wouldn't sign it, right? You wouldn't sign it. So get comfortable with this, read it. We'll have more classes coming up on this, how to present it. Also, we are working on a list of everything that you do or should do, right? And that's your defense of why you why they want to hire you as a buyer's agent, right? Those lawsuits were very misleading, in my opinion, because they were talking about things that we do, and they were saying that we didn't do them, and we had this price fixing on commissions. I mean, we all know that commissions are negotiable, right? Like the company might charge something, but I've had plenty of agents ask, and we change it to this, right? So remember that commissions are always negotiable. Steve, you had something?
I was going to ask you, what What's your recommendation on those 4 links? Like if you were to suggest to a new agent?
It kind of depends what they're looking for, I would say, right? On the one right above it, the type of property, I would always put any real estate, right? Because you never know, they might switch around, right? You could go for a year, right? You should be able to do something within that time frame. That's a safe one, right? If they go, oh, well, I don't know about that, right? And you go like, well, I could probably get them done sooner than that because whatever they're looking for, there's a lot of, right? Maybe shorten it, but that's where your strategy.
And then with the buyer, I mean, obviously, when can they back out? How long till they can do it? Like, what do you put that?
30 days, and after 6 months, if you're going to do a year, right? And if they balk on that, do it less, right?
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
But definitely use this form. Let's see. Anybody have any comments on that? Marion, are you here? Do you have a comment on that at all?
Hi, yeah, I am here.
Yeah, guard there.
Varies, I like shorter time periods. I put 7 days and 60. So it's up to you. You need to run your bit, right? That's a part that you need to become familiar with yourself. But great question.
Yeah, awesome. So it varies, right? Okay, here is a helpful sheet for you that you probably want to take a picture of, especially in your marketing, right? These are all the things that are required to have in your marketing, right? And take notice on the setup, right? The setup is critical. Your agent name with your designation here, right? For all you at home, Allie, maybe you could put it over the Realtor S. That part right there, right? Realtor S is your designation. Your realtor name is whatever you get licensed as, right? Not your legal name sometimes. Sometimes it's different, right? Your Realtor S is your designation, right? That shows that you are an active agent. Your license number, notice that it starts RS, right? Or RB if you're a broker. You need to have all that in there, okay? Not just, since you put that, then I'm just going to put the numbers, right? You got to put it all in there. Okay, you got the address of the firm, you got your phone number, your email, right? So this is just a helpful sheet that will help when you're doing your marketing, right? Any marketing should have this on it. Any advertisement should have this on it. So we thought that was helpful.
Get your business card.
What do you look at your business card? As long as you got that approved.
Well, Peony, just a note on if you use the logo there, that has the RB number of Keller Williams Realty.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you don't have to double it up necessarily, right? But make sure you see this in there because some of them might not have.
We need the trademark after Realtor.
Trademark after Realtor, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it's on there. I just can't see that far, but that's what people forget.
What should we do before we print or publish anything?
Get it approved.
Get it approved.
Exactly. From who?
From who? We're working on that.
Your broker.
Michelle.
We're looking, since Michelle's not the principal broker, I was supposed to have a meet with Tony today to figure out that. He's sick. So stay tuned. But for right now, make sure you have all that on there and you'll be okay, right? The brokers or the principal broker always looks to, Michelle always would look at what your verbiage said, right? Be cautious on your verbiage, not to say discriminatory things in your verbiage, right?
Like short walk to the beach.
Right. Short walk to the beach is discrimination. Why?
Not everybody can walk.
Not everybody can walk. So it's a family home.
Everybody has a family.
Not everybody has a family, right? Familial status. Okay.
What about Ocean View? I mean, technically.
You can say it has one, right? But you don't say, oh, let's look at, you can look at the ocean here. Then you're getting in trouble, right? It's a fine line, right? It's a fine line, so be cautious. Okay, let's move on.
These are her closets.
Another one is the TCPA Act. That is your Do Not Call List Act, right? So make sure you check. We do have the Do Not Call list on our intranet, and that's supposedly updated every month. This thing's going to affect if you're doing marketing that does mass callings and things like that, right? So be cautious. If for some reason it slips through and somebody says, hey, I'm on the Do Not Call list, you say, I'm very sorry, have a nice day, and hang up, right? You don't go, well, I'm sorry, but since I got you on the line, right? Now you're going to get in trouble, okay? You should have these in your emails and things too at the footer, right? Mine is for you guys. There's another one for your public facing one, blurb that you can cut and paste into after your signature for that, for emails. Okay, anybody have a listing they want to talk about? Come on, somebody has a listing they want to talk about. Everybody has their listing sold and all's good in the world. Oh, we got a close.
I do. Allie does.
All right, Allie, let's hear it.
All right, I have my first listing. It's woohoo, yeah, it's 3741 Lower Honau Pi'ilani. It's unit 112 in Kulakane, West Side, asking at $850, and we'll be on Caravan this Wednesday, and been having open houses Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you have anyone, let me know. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations on that. You're in business, baby.
Well, thank you.
Okay, Miranda has her hand up.
Yes, I have a 1-bedroom unit at Parkview Square. It definitely lives more like a 2-bedroom. They're using it as such right now. It's 696 square feet. It's $191 for the HOA, which is crazy cheap. We know that. And it has central AC, which is unheard of. It's the only one in the building we think that has it. It has an in-unit washer dryer, and it's $460.
Awesome. Which building? Which building was the question? Huh?
Condo name?
Condo name?
What was the question?
Condo name? What was the condo name? Miranda?
I think she said Parkview Square.
Okay, Parkview
You're
Square.
frozen to me. Do what?
You did to me? Parkview Square, was that the condo complex? We'll see. We'll take that as yes. Okay, anyone else? See none. Thank you all for coming today, and we will see majority of you on Friday at 5:30 at the Christmas party or the holiday party.
Bold on Thursday.
Bold on Thursday. Oh, we didn't have a bold side. Bold is coming up on Thursday. That's the second to last one, right? So don't forget, if you're in Bold, be here at 9 a.m. on Thursday.
Hey, Keone, I just want to send a shout out to Sasha, April, and they could tell me, I think Steve Landine, and Ruby, and maybe you. I was unable. I was off island, and those are the guys that did the charity dinner at Hale Kaukau this month. So thank you guys for your support and your service.
Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome. If you guys want to do it, I've done it a couple of times. It's super fun. It serves a big community need. My aunt is retired. She volunteers down all the time. And I thought, oh yeah, we went down. She was so thankful that we went down there, you know, like she was beside herself. She loved it. So anyway, that comes out once a month. And we also have our Liza distribution once a month in Wailuku. So depending on what side, the Haleakala is in Kihei, the distribution's in Wailuku, and for the Maui Food Bank. So we have those two opportunities. Sign up quick because it's usually about 5 people at each place. Anyway, if you're interested in doing that, super fun and easy. You can get stuff too. Yeah. Okay, everybody, have a great week.
Thank you.
See you in a few days.
Thank you.